Afghanistan's Foreign Minister Amir Khan Muttaqi's recent visit to Darul Uloom Deoband in Uttar Pradesh created ripples across South Asia. The visit marked the first time since the Taliban's return to power in 2021 that one of its top leaders traveled to India, and the choice of destination said it all.
د امریکایي اشغال خلاف د شل کلنې مبارزې پر مهال ډېری ټیټې ژورې پیښې شوي دي، خو په دغه موده کې موږ د هند خلاف یوه بیانیه هم نه ده ورکړې، بلکې همیشه له هند سره د ښو اړیکو غوښتونکي وو. موږ هیڅ یوې ډلې ته اجازه نه ورکوو چې د افغانستان له خاورې نور تهدید کړي یا د افغانستان خاوره د نورو خلاف استفاده کړي.
But to understand the symbolism of this visit, you need to know what Deoband really is and how it has shaped Afghanistan and specifically Taliban's religious and political identity for more than a century. Located in the small town of Deoband in Uttar Pradesh, Darul Uloom Deoband is one of the most influential Islamic seminaries in the world, second only to Cairo's Al-Azhar University. Founded in 1866, it emerged as a response to British colonialism in India. Its founders, scholars like Maulana Muhammad Kasif Nanotvi and Rashid Ahmad Gangohi, aimed to preserve Islamic learning and moral reform at a time when India's Muslim community was under immense cultural pressure. The seminary's teachings, known as the Deobandi school of thought, emphasize simplicity, discipline, scholarship and devotion, not politics or militancy. Over the decades, it became a powerhouse of religious education, attracting students not just from India but also from Afghanistan, Central Asia and beyond. From the late 1800s, many Afghan clerics traveled to Deoband to study theology. When they returned home, they established madrasas modeled on Deoband's curriculum. Over time, these schools spread across Afghanistan and Pakistan, creating a powerful network of Islamic scholars who identified themselves as Deobandis. But everything changed after 1979. The Soviet invasion of Afghanistan and the rise of jihad turned faith into a battlefield. Pakistan became home to millions of Afghan refugees and a new generation of Deobandi-inspired madrasas. The most famous of them all, Darul Uloom Haqqania in Akora, Khattak, would later produce the founders of the Taliban. The Taliban, who rose in the 1990s, claimed to be followers of Deoband's teachings, but by then, the doctrine had changed. The Deobandism that originated in India was about education and morality. The version that grew in Pakistan became deeply political and militant, shaped by Saudi and American funding during the Cold War. So while the Taliban borrowed Deoband's name and symbols, the beards, the turbans, the rhetoric, they had lost its original spirit. What was once a quiet reformist movement had been transformed into an ideology of armed struggle. Amir Khan Muttaqi's visit to Deoband isn't just a sentimental homecoming, it's a political move. By coming to India and receiving a sanad, a certificate from the seminary, Muttaqi is trying to reconnect the Taliban with the intellectual and spiritual roots of the original Deobandi movement. In simple terms, it's a soft power play, an attempt by the Taliban to show that they are not extremists, but students of a proud scholarly tradition. It's also a subtle message to Pakistan that the Taliban don't owe their identity to Islamabad or Haqqania alone. For India, the visit opens a new diplomatic door. Engaging with the Taliban through shared religious and cultural heritage could help New Delhi rebuild influence in Afghanistan without formally recognizing the regime. Now, with Amir Khan Muttaqi's visit, the circle seems to have come full. Whether it leads to a more moderate Taliban or remains symbolic, only time will tell. While the Taliban may trace their roots back to Deoband, the seminary must remember that its true legacy isn't about politics or power. It's about knowledge, reform, and spiritual discipline. Deoband should not let itself be influenced by the Taliban's hardline or militant interpretations of Islam. Instead, it must reaffirm its founding ideals: education, moderation, and moral reform, and lead by example. But one thing is certain. In the battle for Afghanistan's soul, the legacy of Deoband still matters. With Farhan Khan, Bureau Report, India Today Global.